morning, yogi friends. My name is Natasha. Welcome to Just the Flow. This is when I take my full power hour creative sequence and just flow it out, right side, left side. The class is in a ladder style, but for the flow, we're not adding on. We're just doing the whole thing one side and then the other. I'm going to start with a small, short warm up to get the breath and our bodies moving, and then a couple drills, and then the start of the flow. Shorter class, usually about 20-25 minutes, and we will have the opportunity to do a little arm balance transition at the end. I'm gonna cue it both ways, seated and grounded, in case you can't fly yet, and then I'll show you what it looks like in the true arm balance transition. You're welcome to grab blocks at that time and give it a try, or skip it. All right, meet me on your belly today. You can make a little forehead pillow by stacking your palms and dropping in. Let's let go of our surroundings here, come into the moment, and start with some deep breaths. Inhale, fill into the back and sides and the front like a balloon. And sigh it out, softening through the forehead, eyebrows, jaw, and tongue. Let go of your morning or your day here and come into this moment. Big breath in and big sigh out. Go ahead and use whatever breath feels good for you today, and modify or amplify, just listen to your body through the practice. I do encourage you to have taken the full class first so you know what to expect, but if not, maybe you'll be able to follow along anyway. Let's go ahead and slip our fingertips outside our mat, elbows up for some cobra rolls. Rolling up, gently stay low on the first one, head comes up last, and then down. Waking up that back, stretching into the front body. Inhale up, squeeze the glutes gently to support the back, and then soften one more time. Cobra roll up and down. Let's bring our elbows under our shoulders. Sphinx, drop your head and do some gentle neck circles. Ear to shoulder, hand hangs heavy, ear to other shoulder. You can try to press up into your hands, straightening your elbows a few times, waking up those triceps. And then let's take our back into a gentle locust, upper and lower back lift and fly. Right arm outside the shoulder, lateral. Bend your left knee and your left elbow like a chaturanga hand here. You're gonna sweep your left toes towards your right fingers for a scorpion spinal twist. Take a breath as you reach those toes for the fingers. Then stack your feet, bend your knees. Use your top arm for a tricep push away. Lift your body, slip your right arm through the open space under the left arm and turn it into a spinal twist, supine, chest up, gaze to the left. Breath in and out. We're gonna do that one more time. So bring your left hand forward in front of your face. Pick up your side body using your triceps. Swing the right arm back outside the mat to the right, and then left toes reach back. You have the double stag leg, scorpion twist. Maybe your toes find your fingers. Stack your knees, lift into that left arm. Pick up your right arm, thread it under, and then open up to your spinal twist, gazing towards your back hand, your left hand now, drawing your shoulder blades into the mat. And let's come out, straighten your legs, roll back into your left hand. This time we're gonna just keep your right arm where it is, and your left arm crosses under, so now you're in this shoelace pose. Palms up, forehead drops. Chin can fall in front of the left arm here. And then let's just do that on the other side. Locust, use your back muscles to take flight. Left arm lateral, right hand like chaturanga. Bend your right knee, scorpion twist. Reach those toes back. And take a breath. Let your left ear and head fall heavy. All right, stack your feet, bend your knees. Use your right arm to pick yourself up. Left arm threads under the right arm and you open to your spinal twist, drawing your shoulders down and you gaze to the right. Spiral back, your right arm's gonna push down, you're gonna lift your side, sweep your arm back to the left, and your right toes stretch back, head falls heavy again. Back to the scorpion twist. Pull your knees to meet, lift into your right arm, thread the left arm under, and open back to your supine spinal twist. Dropping into the shoulder blades, gazing towards your right fingers, breath in and out. Beautiful job. Let's straighten out the legs, bring your right hand down. Pick your body up, but keep the left hand over to the right for your shoelace. Now your right arm's in front and you're gonna drop your head heavy. Palms up, kind of sinking your weight into the internal rotated shoulders. Good, and now we'll slide our hands by our chest, swing it into up dog, shoulders down, chest forward, and downward facing dog. All right, shake it out, pedal, connect to the breath, sway your hips. We have a couple drills here, and then when we get into the flow, I'm gonna cue you a little bit less and just try to cue you through the shapes, not really the form. From here, let's take a down dog twist. So your right arm's gonna reach for your left toes or grab onto your ankle. Take a peek up to the sky, inhale. Now your left hand's gonna walk a little bit forward. Swivel your knees to the left, lift your left arm. It's this squatted side plank, kind of rainbowing or arcing the body. Head can fall heavy. Let's do that again. Walk your left hand back and your right arm grabbing the left ankle for your down dog twist. And then walk forward, step your right hand a little bit further, sweep your knees to the left, and just kind of rock into that stacked side plank, bent knees position. Good, I'm not mirroring you, so listen to the cues one more time. Right hand to left ankle, a little faster. And then left knee, knees to the left, swivel, bent knee, side plank, rainbow. All right, now switch sides. Left hand grabs the right ankle or just taps the toes, whatever you can reach for. Imagine pushing your mat forward. Breath. Take the left hand forward, swivel your knees to the right, and kind of rainbow, arc your body like a little plie, side plank. You can bounce, whatever feels good. Right hand back, left hand reaching for ankle or toes, down dog twist. Walk forward, open up, swing your knees to the right. Side plank, one more time. Right hand walks back, grab left hand to right ankle or toes. Walk forward, swivel knees to the right. Bent knee, side plank. You can circle the wrist here and come back. All right, now we have 3 bounces. You're gonna bend your knees, bring your belly to your thighs and look at your toes. Bend, straighten. You're gonna look at your thumbs, bend, straighten, and then you're gonna bend and jump forward. Chair pose, Utkatasana, and let's try that one more time. Hands down, jump back. Bend your knees, look at your toes. Bend your knees, look at your fingers. Bend your knees, jump to your thumbs. Chair pose. How about we do that one more time really to get warm? So jump back again. Chair, down dog, bounce, look at your toes. Look at your thumbs. And then jump your feet, hips up, jump feet, chair pose. And we rise. All right, how's that for a quick warm up? We're gonna circle your wrists, circle out your shoulders, release into your neck. Any stretches you wanna do or just some breath work while I throw my hair up. Maybe you can lose a layer, socks, a shirt. Anything you wanna do in your mountain. And then we are flowing out our right and left side of the flow. Beginning in Tadasana, spread your toes, spread your fingers. Grow a little bit taller, tuck your tailbone, tone your belly. Inhale to a back bend. Exhale, hands to heart center, chair. Heel toe your feet to touch. Now swing your hands off to the left. Your right forearm connects outer thigh. And you lift your left arm, twisting chair. Pick up your right heel and step back to twisting lunge. Lower onto your back knee and then slowly rock back to twisted half split. Come back through the lunge, make a right turn, goddess over your right side of the mat. Hands behind your head, dipping, side bending goddess, back side of your mat, right to left. Right to left. Beautiful. Spin behind you over your right shoulder, high crescent lunge to the back, and then cactus back bend. Squeeze your shoulder blades, lift your heart. Diving into warrior three, arms stretch forward. Then swim your arms back to flight. Head stretches long, heel and back. Scissor your inner thighs, squeeze your belly. Step back, 2 feet, 45, halfway folded pyramid to pyramid. You can bend your knees and drop your head. Make a left turn back to the side of your mat and bring your right toes with you for a kind of mini wide leg fold. Shake out your head. Inhale, halfway lift, spin to the top of your mat, turn your toes forward, wiggle into lizard lunge, and back up through the right foot, bend into your left knee. Yogi toe lock on your left toes. Step forward, do the same on your right toes. Lean to the left, we have a balancing fire hydrant. Lift your right leg as high as you can. Step back to that lizard lunge, right foot back, right hand down, and then swing your hips to the right for any variation of side plank. If you can keep the yogi toe lock, awesome. If not, that's okay. Step behind you, find your wild thing, hips up, heart up. Spin down to the mat, left knee to nose, plank tuck. Swing that knee forward, pigeon. Pull the shoulders back, sink into your stretch here. Sit off to the left, your right foot's gonna swing forward. Pick yourself up to warrior one. Spinning your hips forward and your arms reaching upward. Warrior one to proud warrior. Take that bind behind your back and gently back bend, heart up. Now humble warrior, bow to the inside of the right knee. Head falls heavy. Looking at your back toes, let your neck be long and squeeze your arms over the head. Release your bind. We're gonna try to hug our right elbow under, palm up by your right hip, left arm behind. Maybe you catch your hands. Now, since we're not super warm, you can just modify your bird of paradise. Step your left foot forward and maybe just balance here on your right tippy toes, or maybe we try to lift and we can keep that right knee bent as you try to stack your shoulders. The last piece would be to straighten your right knee. As we come down, we're coming into kneeling. Come down with care or falling like I just did, and then drop into your right knee and your left knee for Ustrasana Camel. Support your back and drop in, or you can reach your hands for your heels. Good. Stack and fold into child's pose, bringing your toes to touch and then your knees to touch. Release your forehead to the mat, releasing the spine. Big breath here. Slide your hands up to knee height, elbows bent, 2 straight elbows, pressing into your hands, Lolasana prep. Push your shoulders down towards the mat, lift your hips, and then come back down. Kneeling. Go ahead and sweep your hips to the left, your feet to the right, and swing your right leg forward. You can stay here, just kind of practice this hamstring stretch, or we can try a compass. Left pinky finger to right pinky toe. Again, wedging that elbow underneath, and here could be your compass with a bent knee and a bent elbow. Or if you have nice open shoulders and hamstrings, you're gonna extend it up. Straightening the leg, lifting your elbow high. And then here are your grounded arm balances. Keeping that leg hooked on high up the arm. Right hand back by your right hip. Squeeze your inner thigh to hold the leg on. Here's elephant trunk. Then grounded 8 angle, left ankle is gonna lift and cross over the right. You're gonna swing your hands out a little wider. And as you pull your heart forward, you can kind of hop your hips back. There's your grounded 8 angle. And release. Beautiful, that was the whole right side of the flow. We will go into the left side of the flow, but if you did want to practice putting those 2 arm balances together, it would look like this. You have your backpack strap, your right hand in, your inner thigh hugs, and then you lift your hips. From here, your left ankle crosses, you swing your chest low forward, elbows back and hips back. Flight. And then you sit. All right, shake out those wrists. We're gonna make it back up to the top of your mat. And just for fun, let's add a vinyasa, or you can just meet me standing. So if you wanna join me for a rock and roll to plank, you can cross your ankles or just step on your feet, or super hard, you could try a jump through, jump back. All right, so we have the rock to your feet or to a jump through, chaturanga. Upward facing, downward facing, and then we get to play with those 3 jumps. Bend your knees, look back. Bend your knees, look forward, press into your fingers, and then bend your knees, jump. Chair pose. If you like that cardio, let's do it again. Jump back. Jump, bend and bounce, looking at your toes, and bend your fingers, and then jump forward. Hips up. So you can slow down the landing by really pushing into your shoulders and your fingers. All right, feel free to do that one more time, or just meet me at the top, giving everything a nice little shake out, catching your breath, maybe taking a sip of water so we can repeat on the second side. Whew, little sneaky cardio in there. All right, meet me in Tadasana. Spread your toes, spread your fingers, grow a little taller. Inhale to a back bend. Exhale, chair. Palms to heart center. Walk your feet and knees to touch. Slice your hand over to the right. Left forearm hooks over, right arm lifts. Twisting chair. Pick up your left heel and step back. Twisting lunge. Lower onto the back, left knee, and charge those hips back, flex your front toes. Twisting half split. All right, now we're gonna turn over our left shoulder. Step on your right foot, make a left turn, goddess. This is the left side of your mat here. All right, taking your side bending dips to the back knee, to the front knee, oblique crunch, back and front. Spin to the back of your mat, your left foot's in front. You have that high crescent lunge, cactus back bend. 2, warrior 3, charge. From warrior 3, swim your arms back to flight. Good, whole back engaged. Long neck and spine, heel to head, reaching into that T. Now step down 2 feet, drop your heel, halfway folded pyramid, to pyramid. Bend your knees if you need to, and just fall heavy. Make that right turn, bringing your left toes for the right, wide leg fold. Feel free to widen your feet or keep them kind of narrow. Just let your head dangle. You can sway. You can cat-cow. Halfway lift, inhale, spin to the front of your mat again, find lizard lunge, kind of wiggling your feet. Right foot to the side, left foot behind you. We're taking that yogi toe lock, right fingers, peace fingers, wrap your right foot, step forward, peace fingers, wrap your left foot, then lean to the right and pick up that left leg. So you can really challenge that lift, or you can keep it low. Release the foot, left foot back, left hand down, lizard, and then any variation of side plank. If you can keep that right yogi toe lock, awesome. If not, let it go, or you can keep it bent. 2 bent knees, 1 bent knee. Stepping back to wild thing. Using your back body. Engage. Squeeze your glutes and your back. Spin around to plank tuck. Right knee to nose. And throw that knee forward towards the right thumb for your pigeon. Set that up. Take some breaths. Sinking into your hips. Rolling your shoulders back. Connecting to breath. All right, as you sit off to the right, your left foot sweeps around. We find warrior one. You can use your hands to get up or no hands, step back. Warrior one, feet are maybe hip width or wider. Grounding into all four corners of the feet, swing your hands back. Squeeze your shoulder blades, lift the chest. Back bend to forward fold. Humble warrior. Dropping your head, lifting your shoulders up, and pulling those arms off the back. Let gravity help you find depth in the pose. Then release your bind. Left elbow is gonna swing under the knee, palm up behind your left hip. Maybe the right arm reaches back, same way. See if your fingers or your hands can bind each other. Look forward, step forward, and then pick up your left heel. You can stay all the way down or lift up to any point. You might fall. These balances get tricky. Good. Last part would be to try and lift your left leg. You don't have to. All right, on your way down, try to take your time. And when you get low, you can release your hands. Then your left knee lands under your left hip and your right knee, and you get to find your camel again, Ustrasana. Some days we have better balance than others. No judgment. Any camel variation. When you're ready to come out, find your child's pose. Bring your feet together, your knees together, and fold. Palms up by your feet, shoulders heavy. Feel free to stay in child's pose or swing your fingers to line up with your knees and then try to lift your hips, weight in your hands for your Lola prep. If you have Lolasana, you could try pulling your knees through it and lifting your feet and try Lola. Very tough. Whew. All right. Shake out those wrists. Swing your hips to the right, your feet to the left, and then your left foot is ready to pull forward. You can stay here and just work on some hamstring flexibility, or we can try compass. Right pinky finger on the left pinky toe edge of the foot. Hook your left elbow under it. The trick here is to maybe pick up your left sit bone so you have a lot more space here. You don't have to keep both sit bones down. You can lean over to the right, and then you might find it easier to pick up that left leg or just keep it bent. Now, keeping that left leg over your shoulder or even pull it higher, try to put your left hand back down and your right leg forward. When you let go, you're gonna have to use your adductors, your inner thighs, to take over there. Here's your elephant trunk. Lift your right leg, cross your right ankle over your left. When you swing forward, wider hands, you can scoot your hip back, and then you have your cross ankle, 8-angle pose. Elbows like chaturanga, heart forward. Maybe you tap your chin, and then you rest. And then just for fun, if you were able to fly those two transitions, let's try that. All right, hooking that left leg over your left shoulder like a backpack strap, or at least above your elbow. Now your inner thigh takes over. You try to lift your hips, cross your ankle, bottom over top, swing your shoulders forward and your butt back. Nice. And release. Meet me in boat pose. Take a couple breaths there. That was your class today. Do you want to do one more little vinyasa? You could rest here and call it a day, or you can do that same rock and roll through plank, chaturanga, up dog, and down dog. And then those final jumps, maybe popping into a little handstand if that's a new practice, or the wall is behind you. You could try a handstand there. One big bouncing knee, look back, one look forward, and then one big jump. Meet me in chair pose and mountain. Awesome, let me know how that went for you. I'd love to know if you were able to follow that whole flow. I'd love to know if you took the full class first or you just went right to this one. Let me know, like, share, comment. All those things go a long way. Maybe even consider becoming a member to my channel, $3 a month. You get to support me and you get my classes first. Thank you so much. See you next time. Bye.